A very happy new year to all future officers from our AVKS family. May this 2022 bring you happiness and success. For CAPF Paper 1, Paper 2 courses, test series and other materials, do download our app from Play Store. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on YouTube and Telegram.
We'll start? Yes. Hi, good morning all of you. Good morning. How are you? Fine. Okay. So 31st December is today. Okay. So New Year is about to come with new dreams or old dreams. Your goals are changed? No, sir. Goals always remain the same? Yes or no? Yes, wearing uniform, I hope, is all of your dream, and it does not change. Okay? So though you spend some time in New Year or something like that, but still you'll have to revoke back. Okay? So this New Year, you will have to begin with something new. So what is that new thing, or what we call a resolution you'll take? Did you think about it? Anyone have thought? The New Year resolution hota hai na? Taken on January 1st, break it on 2nd of January. Aisa kuch? No such resolution? Last. Okay. So, but I want all of you to take a resolution from this New Year, that is making practice of answer writing. Clear? This resolution has to be a part of your day-to-day routine. Are you getting this? So, though you willingly or unwillingly, forcefully, or whatever you believe, you have to take this resolution of answer writing every day. Every day matlab? Not till December 31st again, till August. Because in the month of August, you'll have your CDS, AFCAT, SSC. Kya exam hai? We have our CAPF examination in the month of August schedule. So that is the reason I want every one of you to take a resolution of writing every day. Every day matlab? It includes Sunday, it includes Sankranti, it includes other festivals. Every day means every day. Are you getting this? Yes, can I believe this resolution you are accepting? Yes or no? Yes, just tell me yes or no. Yes, sir. Say yes or no. Yes, sir. Okay, done. So this CAPF examination, as you are all aware of, it is comprising of two papers. Okay? Paper 1 and paper 2. So far, whatever we have discussed, whichever phase you have seen, whichever faculty you have gone through, were related to paper 1. But every movie have a twist. Similarly, the CAPF examination also have a twist. That is not possible with paper 1, but possible with paper 2. It is a deciding factor. Are you getting this? You select or reject 80% of the candidate, it is because of paper 2. You can see many of the students who are crossing the cutoff or beyond the cutoff also. They are getting 150, 160 in paper 1. Still, their name is not in the list. I can show you so many such students of ours. The reason is, they just believe or they just think paper 2 क्या है, just बस 4 essay लिखना है, 2 argument लिखना है, 1 report लिखना है, बस इतना ही है. And they think that it can be mastered in 1 month or 2 months. But believe me, answer writing is a skill. It can't be developed overnight. Are you all getting this? I don't know how better you are in presenting an essay. Today I'll be checking yours. But it does take a time. Clear? So what do you think are the ingredients of developing a descriptive skill? This is paper 2 is all about descriptive examination. Yes or no? It is for how many marks? Close to 200 or 200? Paper 2 is for 200 marks. Okay, good. We have what areas? Essay, argument, reports, précis, grammar, comprehension. Okay? In these areas are already covered. Okay? The grammar faculty will again be coming for certain other assignments. But according to my knowledge, these areas are at least touched. है ना? Grammar, précis and comprehension. So something which is missing to you is essay, argument and report. Essay, you will get 6 essays, out of which you will have to write 4 essays. Each essay carries 20 marks, which award you 80 marks. Similarly, argument, you will get 2 arguments, you will have to write 2. Each argument carries 20 marks, again it award 40 marks. Reports, how many reports will be coming? How many reports? 2. Any option here? You will have to write 2. Each report award you 10 marks. It is 20 marks. So in totality, 80, 40 becomes 120 plus 20 becomes 140 marks out of 200 marks. Clear? Don't you think it is a good deal? Yes, 140 marks preparation. We will begin from this new year. Are you getting this? Yes, all of you? Yes, so it's a very, very important area. Scoring area, provided you write well. It is such an area where examiner will have a scope to completely cross your presentation. Evaluator will have an option here. इधर एक option होता है उनके पास. To not even give you 1 mark, उनके हाथ में. Are you getting this? Can give you again 10 marks out of 20 in essay also. Yes, there are cases like that. Provided you will have to be the best. And our focus here shall not be just to score 3 marks, 4 marks. वो ऐसे मिल जाते हैं. If you work or if you don't work also, you'll get 2 marks. होता है ना डिग्री में. कुछ तो लिख के आओ. Something you write and come out of your examination center. You get something in your university or college. It happens? Yes or no? Somewhere in between you can write songs also. Some movie stories also you can write. I hope all of you have written or gone through that phase. No? If no, then here you will be a better answer writer. Okay? If yes, we'll have to train you from the scratch. Are you getting this? Yes, everyone? Yes, so, but this is not that exam. Okay? This is UPSC exam. Why your teacher marks it right? You will observe this. When you get the evaluated answers in your colleges, your teacher used to mark it right. Whether you write it correct or not, to the point or out of the point, or in the box or out of the box. You write a story, you write a song, whatever it is. Your teacher will mark it right. Though score will be less. Because they will be having a bigger target per day. They'll have to evaluate all the classroom papers. While somebody like a JNU professor or Delhi professor sitting in UPSC room evaluating the sheets, they will have a minimal target. बहुत ही कम target उनके पास होता है. they'll have to critically evaluate your papers. And if they don't evaluate the paper well, they will be penalized also. Are you getting this? So, UPSC crack करना एक मजाक नहीं है. Getting this? I've seen some students writing civil services examination. If this is altogether a different exam, CAPF you have objective in the morning, descriptive in the afternoon. While civil services, they will first of all complete objective. They'll have 2 to 3 months of time. Then they go for the mains examination. Then they go for the personality test. But this is not the same here. You'll have to write the same objective in the morning, same descriptive in the afternoon. And गलती से यदि किसी का prelim clear भी हो जाता civils में, they just go and write something. Polity, history, ethics, what not. They write something and come out. Is it of some use? No. Because ultimately, if you are not caught in prelims, you will be definitely caught in mains. Similarly, here also, if you just clear the cutoff of paper 1, remember, then only your paper 2 will be evaluated. Otherwise not. Kyunki, if the vacancies are around 200 or 300 also, how many applicants will be there? Applicants कितने होंगे? CAPF का? Applicants will be somewhere around 4 to 5 lakh. Appearance कितने लोगों का होगा? Around 2 lakhs. Clear? Last year 2,30,000 something I've written. Okay. Do you think it is possible to evaluate 2,30,000 papers? It is possible. But if you write the exam in 2022, your result will be out in 2025. Okay? Are you getting this? Screening idhar bhi ho raha hai. Samajhna baat ko. Screening is not only happening in civil services. They'll write somewhere around 6 lakh will be writing prelims. Only 15,000 will be writing mains. It's easy to evaluate those papers. But don't think that screening is not there here, so I'll write paper 2 whatever it is and my paper will be evaluated. No. To evaluate your paper 2, first of all you'll have to clear your paper 1. Is this point coming very, very clear, all of you? I'm not here to make you feel afraid. I'm telling you the reality. Paper 1 and paper 2, both of them are equally important. Clear? What is the use if you have an effective descriptive skill, but your paper 1 is not even clearing the cutoff? It's of no use. What is the use if you score 160 in paper 1 and you don't have descriptive skill? So both of them are interrelated to each other. Clear, everyone? So with this note, today onwards we will be beginning up essay, argument and reports. Meaning these 3 areas are in my hand. Other areas are completely to be dealt by some professional from literature background. Clear? That is somebody who teaches English will be delivering all the other parts, and for some students already those areas are covered. Clear? Yes, everyone? Okay. So मैंने क्या बोला आपको? How many essays you will get? How many you will have to write? 4. Choice है इधर. There is a choice. What do you mean by having a choice?
The area in which you can select whichever you feel comfortable to write.
हाँ. The area, it's your choice. और कुछ?
So different types of essays will come.
Okay.
Which type of topics I am selecting, so that he can evaluate my thinking process.
हाँ. Every essay will be either directly or indirectly related to one or the other stream. Okay, good. हाँ. और कुछ? What is the a choice here? What do you mean by choice here? Why UPSC is giving choice? Why UPSC is giving you choice? Why not in paper 1? Why not in paper 1? One history ka question, one polity ka question. Either history or polity. Why not in paper 1? Why in paper 2? Time management. Okay, good. हाँ. और कुछ? What UPSC wants? Listen. UPSC wants the best out of you. Are you getting this? They do not want you to write something. They want you to write everything. Are you getting this? Everything matlab all the dimensions of a particular title are to be covered thoroughly. That's the reason of giving a choice. If you are skipping 2 questions, according to UPSC, it means that you will not be able to present all the dimensions of that particular title. Clear, everyone? So, whatever the 4 titles you will write, you will have to cover everything. And covering everything, not taking additional sheets. अपना कॉलेज में लेते ना, और एक additional, जितना ज़्यादा additional लेते वो उतना अच्छा है, मानते थे ऐसा. The more you take additionals, sheets in your examination, college में, the better you are a student at that time. And somebody will be a hero if he complete the entire examination in only 1 paper and leaves the examination hall in 1 hour. It was, they were allowing during my graduation times, they were allowing to go out. But right now I heard from my juniors that they are not allowing to go out. If you complete early also, you'll have to sit in the classroom itself. ऐसा है कुछ? Yes. So, UPSC is also the same thing. 1 घंटा में खत्म करके आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते. You're getting this? If you, how many of you are first timers here, first of all? First time CAPF. How many of you are writing? This is the first time. हाँ, you have already written, you have already written. पहले नहीं लिखा. आपने लिखा? हाँ. You ask them, they will say you, in the morning shift and afternoon shift, is there any reduction of students? Yes, sir. हाँ? Morning पूरा बढ़ जाता है class. Are you getting this? The class will be completely filled in the morning session, but coming to the afternoon session, more than half will go out. Why? Paper 1 would have been tough. They just want to face the exam. UPSC tagline होता है ना, क्या कर रहे? UPSC परीक्षा दे रहा हूँ. To expect the reach of the examination, they'll come in the morning session, paper 1 देख के ही डर जाते हैं, and they will leave. Are you getting this? But you are not that cream of students. Clear? You'll sit both for morning and afternoon. Maybe you will not be able to sit at AVK's classroom in the afternoons. But yes, whether you accept or not, you should sit in UPSC in the afternoon. You'll have to write these dry areas. I call it dry areas. All the dry areas, you'll have to write it in the afternoon. It is a factual, it is a reality. You feel sleepy, you feel hungry, you feel whatever it is. Still, you have to sit in your sleepy brain, your thought process, your frameworking, everything should work, and present your essay, argument, report, and everything. Are you getting this? That's the reason. Get used of afternoon classes. Clear? Because I'm very much sure that if we conduct the paper 2 examination, if UPSC conduct the paper 2 examination at 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, you'll be fresh. And you can present a wonderful answer for everything. But that is not the task. UPSC is all about eliminating you, so not selecting you. When you go to the PT, personality test, it is where UPSC chooses you or selects you. The task before UPSC is not to eliminate you, But in the written part, task is to eliminate you. Yes or no? Screen out करना है. जितना ज़्यादा हो सके उतने लोगों को screen out करना है. Conducting exam at 7 in the morning, I cannot screen out. Because every one of you will be a good poet, good writer, good scholar, everything. But coming in the afternoon session, feeling sleepy, writing an essay about Indo-Pakistan will not even fetch you 1 point. एक point भी याद नहीं आता उस वक्त. And sitting in the examination hall, looking here and there, जैसे आपने friends ने बोला है, आधा से ज़्यादा लोग बाहर भाग जाते हैं. Yes? And you cannot see some other faces also. You can see only benches there. At the time your thought process, just imagine the day of your exam. The afternoon. I don't want to speak about the morning of your, when is the exam? August? August 7th. Just imagine August 7 afternoon. Whenever you write, whenever you practice from this day onwards, all the time something should strike in your mind is the afternoon of August 7. Are you all getting this? So if that thought process happens in your mind, be prepared. होता है ना? Exam के लिए हमेशा बोलता be prepared. Prepare मतलब not just knowing the content, but also making yourself prepared to sit in the examination hall. Okay? So, because I'm giving you all the insights before only. What is the use of telling you all those on August 6th? It's of no use. Clear? And also do practice only in the afternoons only, not in the mornings. Clear everyone? So, the reason of giving choice is to get the best out of you is what UPSC wants. Yes or no? Okay. So, how many of you know how to write an essay? How many of you know how to write an essay? How many of you have so far written an essay? आज तक कितने लोगों ने essay लिखा है? हाँ, स्कूल में, कॉलेज में, कहीं पर भी. Sometime, remember, flashback 22 years, 21 years of your graduation. हाँ, नहीं लिखा, कुछ लोगों ने लिखा. Okay. So, that is altogether academic essay, and we have one thing called competitive essay. Okay? We have two things, academic essay and the other being competitive essay. So our task here is not to deal with this, but to deal with this, competitive essay. Getting the point very clear? Okay. So what is so special about competitive essays? The meaning is, here for every answer you will have a competition. Clear? And in that competition you will not have to be the selected person or rejected person, but your task is to be the best person. So always I strive for getting the best answer out of you people. Because maybe I believe that around 50,000 students may be serious aspirants, maybe. Competition इन्हीं के अंदर होता है, ठीक है, somewhere around 50 to 60,000 people. For all the 50,000 students, don't you think the title is same? Yes or no? Yes, for all the 50,000 serious aspirants I'm speaking, the title is same or different? Will they give a different question paper for AVK students? No, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. So the title remain the same. When they are, suppose you step into the shoes of the evaluator. Suppose UPSC have given you a title about Mahatma Gandhi. Suppose I am getting some 50,000 responses on Mahatma Gandhi. How to choose the best out of 50,000? Are you getting this? The best out of 50,000 will be somebody who is not just the best but also unique. Yes or no? I'll definitely impress from somebody's thought which is beyond the expectation. Clear? If suppose I ask you to write about Mahatma Gandhi, are you getting this? Suppose in every essay we will have what? We'll have 3 parameters. Kahin se bhi सीखो आप. There will be 3 parameters in essay. We'll have introduction, we'll have main body, we have conclusion. Suppose you all know about the personality Mahatma Gandhi. Yes or no? If I ask you to write the introductory first line about Mahatma Gandhi, only one line if I ask you, what will be your line? First, the very first line of the essay titled Mahatma Gandhi. Likho sab log. Mahatma Gandhi is the title. Just write down the first line, all of you. First line. Title is Mahatma Gandhi. If this title comes in your exam, what will be your first line? What will be the first line of it? Okay? Yes, please. Okay. If you see the sample here only, who is unique? Somebody who didn't say father of the nation. Yes or no? Are you all getting this? The same thing happens in UP. It's very easy actually to eliminate 50,000 people, to select 1,000 out of 50. It's very easy because the title is same for all of you. The way you present differs. Clear, all of you? So the best approach for any essay in the introduction, yes, it is to begin with a quote. Clear? It is to start with a quote. Are you getting this? And your introduction should not be never conclusive. I use this statement again and again, maybe till August also. Introduction shall not be conclusive. Meaning, I should not feel that you are concluding about Mahatma Gandhi in the intro itself. समझ रहे बात को? Clear, everyone? So there are few things which we'll have to learn about writing an essay. So मैंने क्या बोला आपको? Essay will be having basically how many parts? 3 parts. Introduction, main body and conclusion. Okay? In CAPF, your essay has to be presented in 300 words. ध्यान रखना. Your essay has to be presented in 300 words. And you'll be given the space accordingly. मतलब आपको examination में भी you'll be given the space in that dimension itself. ठीक है. और sir, can I exceed the word limit? Can I also reduce the word limit? ये सारा सवाल. If you ask me about exceeding and reducing the word limit, UPSC permits for 10%. Are you getting this? 10% of what? 10% of 300. How much? हाँ, so 30 words plus or minus you can make it. मतलब you can go till 330 words also. You can land at 270 words also. This is permitted by UPSC. हाँ, क्या sir? If I go till 332 words, 335 words, will my essay be cancelled? No. UPSC will be very, very reasonable with you. Clear everyone? मतलब you don't have to count करके लिखना मत. ऐसे लिख भी नहीं जाओगे आप. समझ रहे बात को? If you are keep on just believe, just imagine, you are writing, some thought comes, you are writing, and simultaneously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will it work? No. लेकिन if the space you are covering it up, then absolutely it will be a fair deal. Okay. So this word limit is coming very, very clear to all of you. Yes, everyone? Okay. So before I train you on frameworks, clear? The first and the very initial classes will be the framework lectures. In the framework lectures, we will be training you how to write an intro first, how to write a main body first, how to write a conclusion. Then how to write an organic form, that is organic complete essay, how to write it, we will be training you. Okay. But before that, I would like to give you the dimensions from where there is a possibility of asking UPSC questions, matlab CAPF titles. Okay. So keep the first thing, dimensions of essay. Dimensions of essay. Okay. So dimensions matlab the titles from where there is a high chances or high possibilities of asking the questions. Matlab if I give you this initially only, then your thought process will go in accordance with those dimensions. Matlab if you pick up the newspaper or any magazine or any article, then you will come to know that whether it is useful to me or not. Because not the complete newspaper is useful. Yes or no? People will be asking me, sir, shall I read Hindu regularly? Shall I read Indian Express or some other newspaper regularly? Not necessary. But a part of the newspaper will be useful. Always remember, Hindu is not writing newspapers for UPSC. Yes or no? Or Indian Express or any other newspaper for that reason. They are not in the newspaper market for UPSC exams. But they are to spread the news. Clear everyone? So, first of all, the titles that are basically possible can be concluded into various segments. Like we have first of all, international relation topics. Titles that are related to international relations. International relations. Why did I say international relations? For example, if suppose there is a country which is in news, USA. Clear? Suppose there is a question asked. The relation between the world's largest and oldest democracy in contemporary times. Suppose the title is given like this: the relation between the world's largest and oldest democracy in present times or current times or contemporary times. UPSC may not give you a direct title always, but may give you indirect titles. So here you need to know world's largest democracy is India. World's oldest democracy is USA. So UPSC is asking us to write the relation between India and USA. Clear everyone? Suppose you can be given a title called I for I with I. You need to understand India for Israel, India with Israel. This kind of titles. Clear? So you can be given a title like Brexit and its relevance, or Brexit and its impact on world politics. Something that in context of that. So that's the reason first will be international relations. And in international relations, we need to take up the titles related to China, title related to Pakistan, title related to military coup in Myanmar, clear Sri Lankan food emergency or food crisis in Sri Lanka, clear something about Bhutan will be very, very important to us, clear like Indo-Nepal relations or Indo-Nepal border disputes will be very important to us. Kalapani and others are being in use again and again, okay? After that, something very, very important to us again will be society related titles. Clear? Society related titles can also be definitely asked. What do you mean by society? Society. Institutions around us, okay. My question is clear? What do you mean by society? You look after some issues around you. Okay. If Indo-Pakistan dispute is there, if Indo-Pakistan border dispute is there, LOC, LOAC, whatever it is, that is not a part of society. It is not around you. But if you see our communal conflicts, okay, like Hindu-Muslim conflict, like Hindu-Christian conflicts, clear? Then it is something which is around you. Casteism, which is seen around you. Women empowerment, seen around you. So they're all societal related. Are you getting this? In society we have again the subgroups like women is there, caste is there, clear? Communal violences and solution is there, clear? Child protection is there, old age protection is there, clear? They are all various subgroups which you'll have to know a basic ideas, clear? Like last year I guess, we have got a title called about aging India, clear? Aging India. What do you mean by aging India? This is something in context of the old age population of the country. What are the welfare schemes, welfare mechanisms that are taken by the government? Everything UPSC expect from you. But again this is connected with the society. Last year again we had a title related to the parental care. Clear? Parental care towards their children or something. Again have a connect with the society. Clear everyone? Okay. After society, another major area, okay. Last year I was not writing this area, but nowadays I am writing this area also as a part of possibility of titles, that is health. Clear? Earlier health was a subtopic of society, But health has now become a major topic. Clear? Health. Because of the outbreak of the pandemic, clear, what are the steps that are taken by the governments? What are the efforts that are put by the government? What is the vaccination program of India and vaccination program worldwide, whether we are successful or not, and the recent outbreak of Omicron, clear, Omicron and others, clear, they are all possibilities of asking you to write an essay, or 90% possibility of asking you to write a report. Clear? They can directly give you a report. Omicron outbreak in India. Write down report. Like this. And getting this, health, that's the reason, have become a different dimension or a different group altogether. Okay? After health, something very, very important too is economy. Economy or economy related titles. You know, India's GDP is performing far, far better. Are we improving? We are slightly in the process of improvement. Clear, but again, it is not better as compared to the before pandemic. Clear, our economy is again recovering. They can definitely give you a title. V-shaped recovery to K-shaped recovery. Explain. Critically analyze India's efforts of implementing GST. Clear? Lessons learned from demonetization. They can ask you. Are you all getting this? So any possibility can be there. That's the reason economy will become a separate group altogether. Clear, everyone? Okay. After economy, another important area which I am very much interested is internal security. Internal security. Internal security. Internal security, you know very, very well. Left-wing extremism is there, like Naxalism is there. Clear? Again, we can have this title, societal title like communal rights, also in the internal security as such. Clear? In fact, you are all going to be selected to protect the internal security of the country itself. Clear, everyone? So that's the reason we'll take it up separately as such. Cyber crimes and cyber violences are been increasing in the recent times, and definitely yes, there can be a possibility of asking you a question in context of that. Internal security. Okay. After internal security, another important area which I would like you to look at is philosophy related titles. Philosophical titles. Philosophical titles. These can be either philosophical or even ethical. Philosophical or ethical titles. मैंने बोला ना आपको, you will be getting 6 questions, you will be writing 4. If you are leaving 2, out of 2, 1 will be definitely philosophical. Clear? Because though we will learn about that also, but most of the students will not be appearing in these kind of titles which are philosophical in nature. Like they do not give you a direct title like it is possible in others. They will give you a title which takes at least 5 minutes of time to understand the title, not to frame the answer. To understand what UPSC is asking, you may take 5 minutes of time. Clear? When we go there, we will be understanding about philosophical ideas also. In what sense philosophical titles can be possible. Okay. After philosophical titles, Something very, very important is personalities. Personalities. Clear? They will be, see, your history will be useful here. Are you understanding? No, they will not be asking you to write about Indus Valley, asking you to write about Gupta ages or Mauryan ages or something like that. They will be asking you to write about Ashoka, ask you to write about Mahatma Gandhi, ask you to write about Subhash Bose, Sardar Patel. Clear? Till 2016, every year there was one personality asked. But from 2017 onwards, UPSC has stopped asking about one personality. Again, UPSC is unpredictable service commission. Nobody knows when the weightage of personality goes high. They may give you. Clear, everyone? That's the reason I always say people, you have to be perfect with modern history, not just for paper 1 but also for paper 2. Clear, everyone? Okay. Along with that, another important area is environment and climate change. Environment and climate change. Environment and climate change. Your geography will be useful here. Clear, everyone? Your geography also have the relevance in paper 2 in this sense. Environment and climate change. There are ongoing debates, no? COP summits. Clear? PM Modi going there and addressing CBDRs. Clear? All those aspects you'll have to know that and you'll have to implement it here itself. Okay. After environment and climate change, another important area which we will look at separately is burning topics. Burning topics or current topics or contemporary topics. To give the hota na ek high essentiality, I use the word here called burning topic. Otherwise they are just current topics. Clear? But if I say current topics, you will think that it can be covered at the last. No. Clear? They are burning topics, not current topics. Clear, everyone? Suppose you will be asked to write about Ayodhya Ram Mandir. Clear? You will be asked to write about the communal politics in India. Clear? You will be asked to write about the criminalization of politics. Are you getting this? They are all burning issues. Okay? After that, we will be taking up certain miscellaneous areas, meaning something which we have not been able to cover in the earlier segment. We will be taking up in the miscellaneous. And one more thing, remember, internal security and defense, both of them have to be taken simultaneously. Internal security and defense, two of them together we will take. Science and technology, others will be a part of burning topics only. If any other thing happens to be in news, clear, then we will be taking up that in miscellaneous. Like we never expected that to be a part of one of the area earlier. Like in 2017, I remember, we were training students on LGBT. Clear? LGBT rights and everything. Okay? But that was what only a part of our polity discussion. Clear? Though I have communicated a lengthy discussion about LGBTs, but LGBT was a part of our paper 2 title. Are you getting this? So just a keyword is enough for UPSC to frame answer, to frame a title on that. Similarly, we had see, these are all my experiences in the past few years working with CAPF students. Just casually I will discuss something over the time. and those discussion have become a part of your question paper. Clear? I have one more experience with the title called surrogacy. Clear? Surrogacy. This was just a casual discussion, and it was altogether a title given in CAPF exam. Getting? That's the reason they are very, very important. Burning topics. Clear, everyone? Yes, all of you? Yes. So what are the dimensions that we will have to cover or we'll have to look at for paper 2? I hope they're coming very, very clear to the whole class. Clear, everyone? Okay. So international relations, society, health, economy, internal security, philosophy, personality, environment and climate change, burning issues and miscellaneous. So these are the dimensions. If you look at the newspaper, if any one of the article is related to any one of them, then you'll have to take a note of it. Otherwise, not necessary. Clear, everyone? But most of the things will sync with them. If not, you can skip. Clear? Historical titles, again I am saying, historical titles not necessary that you will be asked about the historical event. They will not be asking you about Chauri Chaura incident. They will not be asking about Rowlatt Act or something. But yes, personality. And if that personality is involved in Rowlatt Act, involved in Chauri Chaura incident, involved in some satyagraha, then you will have to take the use of it in your presentation. Otherwise, it is not necessary. Clear, all of you? But anyhow, you will be preparing for paper 1. Get a good knowledge on historical aspects also. Environment is not there in your paper 1. In your paper 1, there is no module separately mentioned for environment. But you will have to go through it because it will be useful for your paper 2. Science and technology, separately it is not mentioned in your paper 1. Science carries a higher weightage than science and technology. Science and technology in paper 1 is all about current affair. Are you getting this? In current events, we will be taking it science and technology as a part. But in paper 2, it may be a title. Elaborate the difference between PSLV and GSLV. In Indian space history, PSLV seems successful than GSLV. Explain. BrahMos versus Barak. This can be a title. Clear? Briefly explain India's IGMDP, Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, where we develop missiles like Prithvi, Agni, Trishul, Nag and Akash. Clear, everyone? So anything can be a possibility. Be prepared. Science and technology अपने syllabus में नहीं है, मतलब it can be a part of this syllabus. May not be a part of your paper 1, but definitely be a part of your paper 2. So nothing you can skip. What I mean to convey here is, you cannot skip anything as a part of our day-to-day discussions. Is this point coming clear, everyone? Yes, all of you? Okay. So they are the dimensions which should be your mantra. Okay. This should be a mantra till the end of your exam. What do you mean by mantra? Mantra क्या होता है? हाँ, which you recite every day, even without having any knowledge about it. Yes or no? So, ये सारा चीज आपका मंत्रा हो जाना चाहिए. मतलब, if you get any title in relevance to this, you will have to become a narrative person. समझ रहे बात को? Suppose I give you anything in context of economy. Title देखना है, बस आपका पेन चालू हो जाना है. Your pen should start looking at the title. This is what we call it as mastering about an area. Getting the point very clear? I want every one of you to master in these areas. Clear? We will be covering up some of them. You will also be covering up a few of them on your own, because ultimately it's a coordination between you and me. अपन दोनों को काम करना है. Getting the point? If I work alone, you won't be successful. If you work alone, you won't be successful. If we both work together, then we are successful. Because I always say, your success is itself my success. When is your success? When you crack the exam. When is my success? When I get the result. Yes or no? It's an open deal between you and me. Clear? Paper 1 master करना है, साथ ही paper 2 को भी master करना है. You'll have to allocate time accordingly every day. Start making timetable. पहले बोले थे ना, कोई न्यू ईयर नहीं है, कुछ रेजोल्यूशन नहीं है. होना चाहिए. There should be a resolution. There should be a resolution where you need your day-to-day timetable. Because last time when we met, you all have demanded me for the timetable. Yes, I have given that. This new year I am demanding you. I want your timetable. Are you all getting this? आप खुद का timetable आप सभी लोगों को होना चाहिए. You'll have to dedicate time for paper 1. If you prepare paper 1 in the morning, do give it in the afternoon for paper 2. Simultaneously, if there is a class, on your demand we have reduced the duration of classes. Clear? Not full day classes. We have only half a day classes. So you will have to, when we give you time, it means you'll have to utilize it.